And here we see the common brown bears in their natural habitat. But all is not as it seems. Due to a global pandemic, these unremarkable beasts are now confined to their den.
From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
For the last 2 months and in never-before-seen footage, our socially distancing camera teams have been able to track and capture unique moments in these animals' lives. This is Planet Lockdown. In the first week of containment, they display signs of panic, forcing them to rush out and gather as much food as possible. One can only marvel at their stupidity as they become fiercely territorial over toilet paper. They now enter the stage known as denial, where they pretend everything will be okay.
I can't imagine what is going on for too long.
But after just a week, these usually wide-ranging animals start to suffer particularly badly in captivity. Often displaying abnormal behaviours, including repetitive drinking.
We're in lock. Down. Fucking lockdown.
And mood swings. After 2 weeks, they start to display signs of aggression and anger.
What's the product code? Yeah.
Being confined to such close quarters can only lead to one thing, as tensions begin to fray. The male bears begin to spar. Unfortunately, the news only seems to be getting worse.
The government has decided that the current measures must remain in place for at least the next 3 weeks.
Well, at least they have no bear cubs to homeschool. Days turn into weeks, bringing with them sadness and frustration.
Come here, you sexy beast.
With the warm spring weather upon them, these bears are deprived of their most precious and enjoyable pursuits, as beer gardens across the territory lay empty and abandoned. Will they ever hunt for frozen scampi and chips again?
Oh God, no. I'm sorry, you have completed Netflix.
But just a month into their confinement, this resilient species starts showing signs of incredible adaptability as they begin to accept their new surroundings and learn to live out new lives of isolation.
Started in a market down in old Wuhan. Went from a bat to a chicken and a chicken to a man. I said Corona.
And through the dark times comes a glimmer of light, as something incredible happens. Pollution levels are at their lowest for years. Cities that were once covered in smog can breathe again, and animals return to places they haven't been seen in decades. Could this mark a major turning point in the future of this species?
I just really feel like we're all going to come out of this just so much better, both on a personal level and as a global community. You know, this crisis has really demonstrated the need for positive change.
Mate, they've lifted lockdown. The pubs are open.
Now, I'm just doing a vlog about coves.
The pubs are open.
We're walking, yeah? It's only down the road.
Nah, I've already booked an Uber.
Unfortunately, it seems this species has learnt absolutely nothing.